Today on Skyrider Limited, we're catching up with a kite artist who makes his own colors. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Kite Maker Corner and Skyrider Limited. I am Jesse, and today we are catching up with Steve Anderson. Steve, amongst other things, Steve is the reason I'm involved with the AKA again. He cornered me at Grand Haven earlier this year. Seems to be a lot of cornering going on in this series. He cornered me and started asking me a bunch of questions about sport kites and the AKA, and I got on my soapbox a little, and the rest is going to be history. But more about Steve, because that's why we're here. Steve is a kite maker, a kite artist, a teacher. He teaches workshops. He was teaching a workshop at this convention. He's also a fabric dyeing artist, which I really love. The cool thing about kite artists dyeing their own fabric and playing with that as a medium is the ability to kind of generate your own colors. He's built some really, really incredible kites that I really love the look of. And I have to say, both he and his son, who is now starting to build some kites, build some really nice flying kites. I got an opportunity to fly one of his son's quads at convention and was very, very impressed at how nicely it flew. Let's dive right in and chat with Steve. All right, welcome back to Kite Maker Corner. I am with Steve Anderson. Steve, you make some really cool stuff, some dyed fabric kites.
Yep.
Some quads. You were teaching a quad workshop here.
Yes.
So Kite Maker Corner questions. Favorite kite you have ever owned, your favorite kite you have ever flown, and your favorite design. Not necessarily yours.
You realize I'm going to forget the questions in between.
That's fine.
Right?
I won't forget the questions.
What was
So
the
one of us.
question?
Favorite kite you've ever owned.
That's impossible. It's changed over time.
Sure.
Right. So I think the favorite kite I have, I don't think I can pick ones, but
Okay.
I'll try and keep it short. So for a long time it was Revolutions, because that's what brought me back into kite flying. Period.
Sure.
Right. Now I would probably say what's happened is I've morphed from flying commercial kites or flying other people's kites to flying kites that I make myself. Right?
Sure.
So what was the question again?
Favorite kite you've ever owned.
Favorite kite I've ever owned. If I had to pick, I would probably pick maybe my flamingo that I made for Chervia right now. It's a quad line kite. It uses dyed fabric, and I just like it, right? Because it's probably my most recent artistic style quad.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So then, favorite kite you've ever flown. Doesn't have to be yours.
Favorite kite I've ever flown. It'll probably still be. It's probably the same one because it's a quad. So I'm sort of partial to quad line stuff because that's where I got back into it.
And it's such a great platform for graphics because it's a big, broad shape.
Yes, and it's not that it's the best performing kite, but it makes me happy.
Totally.
And I'm sure it will change when I make some other kites.
Fair enough. So then finally, your favorite design, which I think we might have established across this already, but.
Yeah, so my favorite.
Although you were telling me you're playing a little with quad design and some scaling right now.
No, yeah, that's not me. That's my son.
Okay, fair enough.
So I think favorite design. Okay.
Favorite design.
So this is not going to be really a structure thing, the future question will be different.
Mm-hmm.
I think my previous question would have been, I've made a series of Frank Lloyd Wright-ish. They were based on a Frank Lloyd single line kite, Ohashis, that when I put that group up in the sky, they're really pretty, right? Okay. And so I really like that design.
Okay.
I have a series I'm working on. I finished this spring a kite that is based on the NASA, a very famous NASA photograph, which is called Earthrise.
Sure.
So it's a photo
From the moon.
from the moon,
Right.
right, from one of the Apollo capsules of the Earth rising above the moonscape.
Right.
So I made that kite this spring. It's printed fabric, not dyed fabric, but it's just gorgeous when it glows in the sky.
Sure.
That series, that's the first of three, and there are additional components to that. And when that's done, that's going to be, I'm pretty sure that will be my new favorite but I got a lot of work to do to get that one done.
Very cool. Well, hey, Steve, thanks for your time.
You got it.
Well, thanks for Steve for taking the time, and to everyone who tuned in. And I hope you enjoyed that. Steve's an interesting dude, and he's got a great imagination that I really enjoyed. Really enjoyed hearing where his brain went with our famous questions. As always, thank you all for liking, following, subscribing, and sharing. And we will see you out there, Skyrider.